Jacques de Molay was the 23rd and last Grand Master of the Knights Templar, a medieval Christian military order that was founded in the 12th century. The order, which was also known as the Poor Knights of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, was established to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. The Knights Templar invented one of the first banking systems in Europe, offering support to people in need, but they made one big mistake. They lent money to the Pope and the King of France. The Knights Templar quickly rose to power and wealth, becoming one of the most powerful organizations in Europe during the Middle Ages. They were known for their distinctive white mantles adorned with a red cross, and for their strict code of conduct. However, the order's power and wealth made it a target of envy and greed, and in the early 14th century, King Philip IV of France, who was heavily in debt to the Templars, began a campaign to discredit and disband the order. In 1307, King Philip ordered the arrest of all Templars in France on charges of heresy, blasphemy, and sodomy. Many Templars were tortured and forced to confess to these crimes, and many were burned at the stake. Jacques de Molay, who had been elected Grand Master of the Templars in 1292, was arrested in Paris in 1307 and subjected to brutal interrogation and torture. He was eventually forced to confess to the charges against him and his order, but later retracted his confession and proclaimed his innocence. In March 1314, de Molay and several other Templars were burned at the stake on the Ile de la Cité in Paris. As he was burning, de Molay is said to have cursed King Philip and Pope Clement V, who had both been involved in the persecution of the Templars, and declared that both would soon meet him before God, to answer for their crimes. In the centuries since de Molay's death, the story of the Knights Templar has become the stuff of legend, inspiring countless books, movies, and TV shows. Some people believe that the order was the custodian of secret knowledge and treasure, and that they went underground after their suppression, emerging as the Freemasons or other secret societies. However, despite the many legends and conspiracy theories that have grown up around the Templars, the true story of Jacques de Molay and the Knights Templar is one of a powerful and influential organization, brought down by the greed and Machiavellian machinations of a king and a pope. Book your experience on www.tadatours.com.